All right, I've started recording.
You've already really done the meeting log, so.
Yeah. Well, and I don't understand the whole deal. We have to submit a Google Forms thing as well each week with Dr. Lee.
A Google form, where's that
at? You're not going to find it. But I do have a link to it. Let me show you. This right here. You can see it.
Okay. He must have sent this to you.
He did.
I mean, according to our milestones, we're on time. I mean, I've installed the data. I've installed the database. I've installed the Raspberry Pi OS. I installed Node.js on both the client and the server.
Well, actually, this I do each week. So we're good. I'm doing this weekly. I had to submit this the first week of the semester after we met or whatever. He sent this to us, and I had to click on this every single week and send this in. So I've done a report every week. So.
Okay. So I'd say the biggest thing right now is the activity log.
Okay. So I'm wondering if this right here, which is the meeting log, if he's using this to be the meeting log. I don't know. I'm still doing both of them.
No, you should have the meeting log as you have it now.
Okay.
That's just a summarized report to him.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do from the time we started, which was 1:20 to up to now, and I'll list everybody's tasks, correct? And it's pretty much going to reflect the Gantt chart that we did. All right.
I don't understand why we've got a communication log, too.
Sounds like it's a little overdoing our redundant stuff, isn't it?
It does.
Yes, very much so.
It's all over the place, and then some of it seems very redundant, and yeah, I don't know.
Andrew, you want to go back over what you said earlier about this milestone? Now that
we need to meet with the client. That's the purpose of the milestone, for starters. We will have what? Basically a small PowerPoint, I think.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
That covers like the status of the project, kind of. And then we'll provide evidence as to the status of the project. So, I mean, I could screen share him and show him, oh, well, here's a database, and here I installed Node.js, and yada, yada, yada. He'll fill out a milestone report, kind of like a review on us, based off of how he perceives how we're doing. As well as we will submit our Gantt chart with the milestone report and the presentation. And then I guess we'd put in our meeting logs and activity logs.
Okay.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. Hey Greg, I have created a Google slide. If you can, I don't know, are you using PowerPoint to create your presentation?
Yes, I am.
Okay. We'll probably I want to import it into as a Google slide because we want to tie it into the website to be, so you can view it from the site since we're using a Google site. I created it. It's called Milestone 1. If you want to maybe copy and paste it into that slide, you can. Or import it in.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. What, Andrew? Can you go over it with him? What you've done, so he can put it in this, the presentation or the slideshow.
I mean, the slideshow should be really simple.
Yeah.
Where I'm trying to where's the example? He has an example somewhere.
Yeah, I've got to pull it up on my side. I know you sent it in the Google chat.
Here's the example.
Do we have it in the drive?
Yeah, it's in the drive. Oh, the example?
The example was in the Hangout.
Here's the example that I got here. I can put it in there. I just got it pulled up. If you want to look at my screen.
Okay, I see it. Milestone report. Agenda.
And then summary. Milestone assessment. Planning and tracking review. Future plans. Milestone summary. He's got 15 slides in this. I think he said that's the minimum that he's looking for.
15. Wow.
Wow.
So we're not going to do that tonight.
Well, if you can work on it, Greg, and get it done, because this stuff's got to be submitted Sunday, correct?
Yeah, I'll have it done.
All right, well, we're going to have to meet again because we're going to have to meet with GJ sometime this week.
Okay.
It's my fault because
we want to meet with him next week after the milestone.
Oh, after the milestone?
You don't meet before milestones. You meet after milestones.
My bad. I'm sorry. I thought you just said we had to meet with him.
No, definitely. We have to meet with him, but not before we complete the milestone.
Okay.
Day or after.
Yeah, I'll send him a correction on that.
Because we're reporting on your completed milestone. If we haven't completed it, then yeah.
All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to say correction. Can we meet with you next Tuesday night at 9? Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. And depending on what he's willing to do, we may have to find a time that we can meet during the day somehow.
Yeah, that's true.
Like during lunchtime or something.
I don't know if I can do it during the day. I never know where I'm going to be at. Unless you guys can meet, but
I can meet with him anytime.
Alright, how about this? Does it sound alright? Y'all said, can we meet? Can we meet with you next Tuesday night at 9 p.m.?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
I'm going to add more to go over the project. If that doesn't work for you, if that doesn't work for you, could you give us a different meeting time at your convenience? Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody okay with it? I'll put y'all in. Is it Gregory Matthews?
Yeah, that's me.
Alright, so that's you. It's Andrew. Should I put Dr. Lee in there?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, let's put that in here. Alright, Andrew, what do we need now? We've got Greg's working on the PowerPoint, so we need to make sure we get that completed by Sunday. I'll work on the activity log and get that completed. And you pretty much just want me to follow the Gantt chart, is that what you said?
I mean, that's essentially what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Like, whoever's assigned what, and then, you know, what they've done so far. And then the Gantt chart will be updated. So basically, the activity log is a more granular approach where you're trying to record close to what you've done exactly, versus the Gantt chart starts out as a guesstimation on how much everything's going to do. And as you complete activity logs, you will update the Gantt chart to reflect the activity log to be closer to reality.
Okay. All right. What else do you, after reading everything, and just covering my bases, and you kind of looking behind what I've done, what else do we need from Milestone 1?
To me, the biggest ones are going to be the activity log and the PowerPoint.
Okay.
As well as you have to consider what everybody's going to put them down in for themselves in the activity log, because you want everybody to have something in there.
Yeah.
So what's in here according to the...
All right, so we've got resource collection, device, OS, Node.js, and SQL. And we may have Andrew and Greg down for that. But I'm kind of wondering now if we get that wrong, because we got to still collect the devices. No, that's right. We're just going to have to go and put some more time later. Because we got to go.
You can extend the timeline if you have to. Also,
yeah.
I mean, I've got a Raspberry Pi. You've got a Raspberry Pi. It's not completely just nothing's happening on it.
Yeah. Did anybody else purchase a Raspberry Pi?
No, I haven't.
I have not either.
Where do you keep the links for the example websites?
Where does he keep it? Click on project. Go into the DQL, and there's a link called projects.
Project.
Take you to it.
I'm looking for like one of the other teams in previous semesters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Click where it says project, and it'll take you to the website, and then you can go to their website from there. Do you see it?
No, go back to where you clicked that link. Okay, milestone 1, blah, blah. Okay.
And then here the first one is going to work. These sites don't work anymore. They must have put their website down. This one's still up. That's cool.
It's actually, it's easier to Google this page than it is to find it. It took me 2 seconds to find it by Googling it.
I didn't have any problems. Yeah, see, the milestone, like these milestones, when you click on the milestone, it just takes you to the Google slide.
Right, let's see. Project plan.
Like that one. Yeah, so like if we created a link for module 1, milestone 1, that's going to be our slideshow.
So, I think we should further look at the activity logs from other teams. That might be helpful.
Here it is right here. These are meeting logs.
Some of them are activity logs.
Oh, these are meeting logs. These are activity logs.
So they're not. Some of them are just saying research, and like a huge chunk of my time was spent just researching stuff. So I don't feel like it's got to be that granular.
No, I'll do that. I'll tell you what, I'll write this down tomorrow, and I'll tell you, y'all go in and look and put your hours down. You can put something down of what you've done.
If we have like a core document, I can start adding to that.
It's already
kind of like on my own. Yeah, I'll start adding to that this week, and then I'd say closer to like Friday or Saturday, we can update the Gantt chart based off of what everybody's put. My suggestion, like, maybe you haven't had a chance to do anything specific at this point in life. A good option is to go download VMware Workstation and start installing Linux and whatever. That way you're kind of a step closer to the point where when we all begin testing. And then for this first activity log, you put, you downloaded the VMware player, you installed the Linux, you installed PostgreSQL, Node.js, blam, you're on the activity log.
Well, hey, can you send me the steps on doing the Node.js? Because I've got that one in our office.
Let's see.
Real quick, Greg, what's your Gmail account? Email?
RSGMATT. RSGMATT.
RSGMATT?
Yeah, at Gmail.
Alright, before I submit it, RSGMATT@gmail, correct?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, cool, yeah, you come in. Alright, so I put you in here. Let me do this on all of them. Because I think I got one I didn't have your stuff. Alright,
The problem with following a lot of these instructions, there's a million different ways to do it on Linux, and it can vary by distribution. So, I personally had
just give me a snapshot. Yeah.
Where's my window? All right, I gotta find my window. I lost it.
I can tell you. My window. Shut out.
All right, so I'm gonna. Here's kind of like a basic version of installing Node.js, right? You'll probably find a million other flavors of this, but that'll be kind of in the ballpark. Let me find Debian. Get Debian. Currently, I'm running Debian, and then PostgreSQL is the database. and here's some information for installing that. And then, if you have a Raspberry Pi, you can install Raspbian, which I think Chris is the only other person who has a Raspberry Pi at this point. But in terms of having like a VM running a server, those are the 3 links you need. And I'm still figuring out how to create a database in this this program. So I have it installed, but like it's not as easy to navigate as something like MySQL.
Okay. All right. Does everybody have access to those documents now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. What about you, Greg? So I guess let's say this between now and the weekend. Go in and look at this activity log and put down what you've done. So we have activity in the hours.
Something like saying research counts if you spend some time reading up on what we're using.
I mean, I did research. I did research when we first started the week. I think the first week after that, I probably researched a couple of hours.
Yeah, that's the bulk of mine. I goofed off at work and just read stuff.
Is it good?
I think I could like review the PowerPoint some more over the next couple days and send Greg some stuff that I think probably go into the PowerPoint. Because right now I don't have like a ton floating around in my head that could go into that.
For one, Greg, is it all right? Is it all right if you go ahead and kind of start importing some stuff in and then let one help you?
Yeah, I'll see what I can import in.
Okay.
Some stuff that we can put in the PowerPoint is kind of like a brief overview of. Okay, we're using Node.js. What is Node.js? Here's a summary. Same thing with PostgreSQL, the information on the database. I mean, there's a couple slides right there.
Right. Yeah, I've got our milestone project plan copied in. I've got the Gantt chart copied in. Do I include GJ on our list or is it just the 4 of us? According to it looks like everybody else is.
List of what?
List of who's on the project.
I think he's a project coordinator.
He's the project owner. If you were going to include him, he'd be project owner or something along those lines.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm looking at the other PowerPoints. It looks like it was just the group members, not the advisor or the coordinator or the owner. What are your ideas on that?
It probably won't matter that much. I'd go with whatever your first instinct is.
Yeah. Okay.
I doubt it'll make that big of a difference.
All right. Let me work on this, tonight and tomorrow, and then I'll start importing tomorrow evening.
I'll start looking at some stuff that I could potentially send you.
Sounds good.
Because the PowerPoint will include what we've done, so I could probably send you some stuff over, like, I don't know, screenshots of this is our installed system.
Right.
I don't know. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Seems like probably the administrative work is equal to the configuration work, if not more. If not more.
Well, that's the whole point. That's what I was. That's kind of what I said the first 2 weeks. That listen, we could probably get the project done within a week. It's all the documentation that he wants.
I guess he just wants us to know the process of a formal process of during the project?
Well, it's kind of like system development life cycle. You have the problem statement, then you evaluate like the needs, and then like the baseline requirements, and then you kind of progressively work through developing your solution. Then you do testing, and then you do like the final acceptance of the solution, and then maintenance, and then the plan to retire it when you're finished with it. So it's kind of along those lines by working with an actual like project owner.
I see.
I'm not sure if there's anything really we need to work on right now at this point in life, other than the stuff that we've mentioned.
I see they start y'all are there in the slideshow, so I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna take this link here and put it in our website and create a link to it. So I'm kind of working on that too. So I can put that down, right? Working on the website.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in an activity log, yeah.
So, I tell you what, you want to adjourn tonight because we know that we're going to have to meet sometime this weekend, and I probably don't go overtime for this week because we started at 10 till. Me and Andrew started at 10 till, so we can say that we've done an hour.
Well, that and we met this past weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're good for tonight. We kind of got some next steps, ideas, what we need to work on.
Well, I tell you, thanks Andrew for helping clarify some of this. Cause, I mean, I'm understanding it, but it's just sometimes it's Greek and putting it all together. I know all the documents, but
a big problem is having all these separate documents floating around without a consolidated. Here are all the requirements for your project.
Yeah.
Here are links to templates. It's too distributed. There's a bajillion different files. They're all in different organizational folders, subdirectories of those folders. Yeah, and half my problem is like, all right, I know I saw this. Where did it go? Where did it go?
Where's it at? You know, so
I know this is somewhere. I'm gonna spend 20 minutes just looking for this single document.
Well, I mean, but here again, though, is he sent us this email that wants us to report weekly on our performance, and it's like, well, what is this I'm doing? I mean, is it taking one of these activity logs or meeting logs or what? You know?
I would just like, hit the radio button like on time or whatever.
Yeah.
And get a summary of your perception of where we're at with the project. I think.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what I've been doing. It's just I'm like, what's the purpose? You know, if we're doing this because none of the other teams I don't think did it. Like the prior ones, I guess he created a Google form, and when you're submitting these things, they're probably going into a sheet document.
Keep in mind, all those examples are undergrad students.
Are they?
Yes. So that's probably, if we're doing stuff that's extra, that's probably because we're in the graduate school. But anyway, I'm going to hop off here.
All right. You guys good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I'll get something. I'll get something on the books. Like I said, within the next 24 hours. Get a lot better idea of what we got on. And Andrew, as soon as you can give me some, some screenshots and some other ideas of what we're looking at, I'll be glad to put those in as well. Did he leave me already?
He gone.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Keep talking, Greg. We're listening.